What's up? What's up? What's up? You're now tuned in to Onan TV, man. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and we in this right now, man. I want to say this right here today. I want y'all to look at these two photos, all right? And we're going to be talking about the Harley Bobo case and Young Dolph case. Now, I know a lot of y'all saying, damn, what Onan got up his sleeve. Well, let me tell you right now what Onan got up his sleeve. Now, I watched this, and I was paying attention to the case. And I'm like, man, this Harley Bobo case, I noticed that straight drop lawyer said something about Harley Bobo in the trial. Right? So I want to play this for you guys real quick, and we're going to do a live on this tonight. So I need all y'all out there to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, sign up for the membership, Cash App, PayPal is all there. You feel me? But I want y'all to pay attention to this. During the trial, straight drop lawyer said something that really intrigued me, okay? I was intrigued by what he said. Now I want you to pay attention to this.
I will not do life in jail.
Yeah, if I see it again, if I wrote it, I see it.
Okay.
I ain't gonna say I didn't write it.
And then you say that you're hoping essentially not to do any time because your lawyer that you have now was responsible for getting one of the people in the Harley Bobo case out without doing any jail time.
Whoa. So Luke Evans said that Cornelius told his sister and his family that my lawyer got one of the people from the Harley Bobo case out without doing any jail time. So that made me wonder, Harley Bobo, Young Dolph. Now let me tell y'all the kicker in between all of this. Now, this made me go to this right here. And I'm going to put this on a big screen so y'all can see this. Defendant hints at plea deal in Harley Bobo case. Defendant hints at plea deal in Harley Bobo case. So I'm going to play this video for you guys real quick. And let's see right here. Once you watch the video, you'll understand what I'm about to say.
You're watching Fox 17 News at 5:30.
New developments tonight in the Harley Bobo murder case. In court today, an attorney for one suspect, Jason Autry, said he doesn't need a trial date, indicating a possible plea deal. That is part of what happened in court today in the murder of the Decatur County nursing student. An attorney for Zach Adams, another suspect, asked the judge to recuse himself.
Now, the judge in this particular situation is accused of talking secretly with prosecutors. But as Fox 17...
Okay, so the judge in this case was accused of the same thing that Judge Coffey was accused of, having conversations on the bench or secret conversations, during the court hearing. I forgot what they call it. It's called something. It ain't coming to my mind right now. I'm too excited. So this is what's going on. Listen to this.
Erica Lathan shows us the judge will remain on this case.
A judge here at the Decatur County Courthouse says there's no conflict of interest on his part, so he will preside over the trial. But he did rule that a member of Zach Adams' defense team should be disqualified. Zach Adams is one of 3 men accused of kidnapping and killing 20-year-old Harley Bobo. His attorney, Jennifer Thompson, says he can't get a fair trial in this courtroom.
It came across as though the court had made up its mind. The court thinks Mr. Adams is guilty, and the court thinks he should be working out a plea deal.
I want to say first and foremost, and unequivocally, that there is absolutely no conflict of interest with the court in this case.
Judge Creed McKinley says the conflict is with attorney Luke Evans, who he is kicking off the defense team.
It's up.
Luke Evans, who they kicking off the defense team. Now, so far, gang, we got Luke Evans and the Holly Bobo case. Okay? The judge said the conflict is with the attorney Luke Evans, who tried to represent two people in this case. Okay, let's go.
Overwhelming. If we were to use the medical scale at 1 to 10, where they ask you pain, I would say conflict is at 10.
Evans once represented Shane Austin, a man who tried to get immunity to testify against Adams before he committed suicide.
So, oh, look at Hagerman. But anyway, Evans was representing the guy who got immunity for snitching in the Holly Bobo case, and he killed himself all of a sudden. Now here comes the prosecutor, Mr. Hagerman, who's over the Holly Bobo case. So we got Luke Evans, this man right here, Mr. Hagerman, and Michael Scholl. All three of the people that's trying the Dolph case is the same people that tried the Holly Bobo case. Now, what a coincidence. What a coincidence, gang. We got the prosecutor, the three amigos, and then they asked for a judge to get removed, just like Judge Coffee. All three of these guys work together on this Holly Bobo case. Let's go.
Have one attorney represent a co-defendant and then switch defendants, as stated in court, presents a host of possible problems.
As for Holly Bobo's family,
they're strong people. Their faith has got them to this point, and it's going to get them carry them throughout this process.
I can tell you the family wants this matter over with. They want justice, whatever that might be, in whatever form that comes.
Zach Adams is scheduled to go to trial in April in neighboring Hardin County. That's because the courthouse there is a lot larger than this one and can accommodate tighter security. In Decatur County, Erica Latham, Fox 17 News.
Okay, now I want to show y'all the article under this. Attorney Michael Scholl represents Jason Autry, right? Michael Scholl, so let me break this down to y'all. The highest profile case in Tennessee. Let's start this like this. The highest profile case in Tennessee, Holly Bobo. Michael Scholl, Luke Evans, and Paul Hagerman. Them three worked this Holly Bobo case together. They try to kick Luke Evans off the case because they say he tried to represent two people in the case. Now I know I got to give you a history of what's going on here. So I want to let y'all know this much. It's been a new development in this Holly Bobo case. And I want to tell you what it is. Because this case is identical to Adolph Thornton Jr. case in the courthouse. So in the Holly Bobo case, you had the guy that snitched on the alleged killer. It was two brothers. One got life sentence plus 50, and the other one got 35 years on an Alfred plea. So right here you can see attorney Michael Scholl represents Jason Autry, one of the three men accused of kidnapping, rape, and murder in the death of Holly Bobo, 20 years old Decatur County nursing student. All right, prosecutors in the case are commenting on whether a plea deal is in the works. So Michael Scholl was working a plea deal for his client, Jason Autry. Okay? So also on Wednesday, the defense team for Zach Adams asked the judge to recuse himself. All right? Saying that he had secret talks with the prosecutors. Paul Hagerman. The crooked old Hagerman. So check this out. to make a long story short, because there's so much information that's compiled into this, the judge did rule that a member of Adams' defense team, attorney Luke Evans, should be disqualified. The judge said he should be disqualified. So let me tell you, to have one attorney represent a co-defendant, then switch defendants, I say, is a host of possible problems. Prosecutor Paul Hagerman said. Now, for y'all who don't understand this, everybody, Hagerman, Luke Evans, and Michael Scholl was the three in the Holly Bobo case. Three of them. And that's how Straight Drop lawyer knew that money came from CMG. Straight Drop lawyer Luke Evans, I'm allegedly saying he probably knows that money came from CMG because he has a relationship with Hagerman and Michael Scholl. All three of them been in the courtroom together, and it's right here on the board. Now, this is the kicker right here. There's the kicker. This dude who they were representing, the key witness in the Holly Bobo murder, right? Attorney kicked off the Holly Bobo case. And y'all can go and read this. It was attorneys kicked off. They were doing all kind of crazy mess. And I mean, they just did a lot. Now, what I wanted, the key witness in the Holly Bobo case, I want y'all to look at this right here.
Police who did it is now saying that he lied. Bobo vanished from her family's home in Darden, Tennessee, and was last seen alive by her brother, who told police he saw a man leading her into the woods. Key witness Jason Autry pointed the finger at Zach Adams for Holly.
So let me tell y'all this much. Michael Scholl client, Jason Autry, pointed the finger. So imagine him being Cornelius. He pointed the finger at Zachary Adams, the two brothers, one of the two brothers, and listen to this.
Bobo's murder, and Adams was convicted.
He was a key witness.
Now, Autry, who's his co-defendant, says he made it all up. Here's more now from Scripps News, Nashville.
Make no mistake, Jason Autry is a liar. He told two stories, and the question now is, which one to believe? The answer will decide if a convicted killer goes free. It was 7 years ago that a jury convicted Zach Adams for the murder of 20-year-old nursing student Holly Bobo. There was no physical evidence or DNA linking Adams to the crime, so the key for the prosecution was co-defendant Jason Autry, who...
Co-defendant Cornelius Smith, with the same lawyer that this dude got. And now he coming back and saying, I lied. I made it all up because my lawyer gave me discovery to say this in court.
Cut a deal to testify against Adams.
And he said, I need you to help me bury this body.
What was your plan of disposing of Holly's body?
Mr. Gutter.
Autry captivated the courtroom with the gruesome details.
I grabbed the upper torso of Miss Bobo. Jack come around, let the tailgate down. I brought the upper torso to the end of the tailgate.
The jury believed Autry and sentenced Adams to life. Autry got 8 years, but now he says he made it all up.
It's a very big deal, but it's not very common because most lawyers can't find new evidence in a case of this magnitude.
The new evidence is spelled out in this petition just filed by Adams' appellate lawyer. Autry recants his testimony. He admitted to concocting the entire story in his cell at jail while reviewing discovery. He said, we put it together in...
He said his lawyer, Michael Scholl, coerced him. Guidance from his attorney. And they put it together in 3 days. So they gave him the story. He made it up. And they put it together in 3 days. Now, this the same Michael Show that's representing Cornelius that hit the stand on Young Dolph with a concocted story. Now you tell me if Onan fucking crazy. This man said he just recreated his day and added Holly to it. He acknowledged it was all to get him out of jail at the express guidance from his attorney. And Cornelius said, from this same attorney, my attorney said, you know, the best thing for me to do is just go ahead and tell this story so I can get my ass up out of here. And he insisted him he coming home if he said this about straight drop. And he said, we put this together in 3 days. Let's move on.
In 3 days, that he just recreated his day and added Holly to it, all to get him out of jail at the express guidance from his attorney.
That is extremely rare where a witness will recant their testimony and say, I lied about everything.
In fact, Autry did deny any involvement in an exclusive interview with me before the trial.
He did the same thing Cornelius did. He said, I didn't do it. Then at the end of the situation, he comes in with this whole story about how he jumped out the car and all of this under the guidance and the direction of Michael Show. For those who got sense to put this together, put it together.
Do you know who did? Autry changed his story, of course, in the courtroom. So, what now to believe? There will be a hearing in that very same trial court on this petition with witnesses being called. And a judge then will decide whether or not Adams gets a new trial.
Really great reporting there by Nick Barris with Scripps News Nashville. They are all over this story. And of course, any more developments that we receive at Court TV, we will share them with you immediately. Those of you who have...
So I'm going to break this down and tell y'all like this right now. In this Holly Bobo case, he admitted to having discussions. Then he admitted this is too much like the Dolph case. Michael Show is in control of the key witness, Straight Drop and Jason Autry. Who's the prosecutor? Paul Hagerman. Who's the defense? Luke Evans. Y'all, this cannot be a coincidence. Some dirty shit going on here. Some dirty shit. This seemed like a game that they used to playing right here. And Onan gonna crack this shit wide open. These three people, lawyer, prosecutor, lawyer, pull the same shit, excuse my language. They pull the same shit with Cornelius and Straight Drop as they did in this fucking Holly Bobo case. Now I'm gonna be back tonight to do a live on this. Y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and believe we got the cover up. Onan and again, we got the cover up.